Negative perceptions about homelessness are rising, fueled by myths that only certain people become unhoused and that helping them wastes resources. But homelessness can happen to anyone. Abode helps people find housing and stability with our Rapid Rehousing Program and Rapid Cash Assistance Program. RCAP is a cash assistance program for households exiting rapid rehousing. Many face financial challenges after rapid rehousing, needing money for essentials, cost of daily living, debt payments, and bills. RCAP provides monthly funds on a debit card for 1 year for participants to use as needed to support a successful transition. Brendan is one of those participants. This is his story.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in San Diego, and I was a kind of typical San Diego kid. I mean, I was a surfer and a skateboarder and a dirt bike rider and stuff. But always in the background, I was writing. Like, I've been writing since I was a little kid. I went to Harvard for about a year and a half and didn't really like it. I ended up transferring to a really small liberal arts school in Vermont called Bennington. I got into technical writing in Silicon Valley. That's what I did for whatever, like 15 years, whatever.
It's hard to imagine Brendan experiencing homelessness. He had a solid education, career, and stable life. We asked him to share how he became unhoused and what that was like.
I was living with my girlfriend. I went through a bad depression. I started drinking, and she really didn't like my drinking. So she's like, okay, you gotta go. And it's like, and she was right. You know, I'm the one that screwed up. But yeah, that's how I became unhoused. I remember the first night I was homeless. It's a shock to be homeless. You know, it's a shock, like, oh my God, what do I do? Because I had no idea what to do. And it was raining. You know, and I just sat on a bench and let it rain on me because I didn't know what to do. Once you're homeless, and you're stuck. You know, until you can get some kind of stable housing where you can plan ahead and where you can get some money from somewhere. And that's really important. That's why I like RCAP. I figured out, like, when you're on the street, you gotta figure out who the hell you are, you know? It's like, am I a thief? Am I a drug addict? Am I a whatever? It's like, no, you know what? I am what I always have been. I'm a helper.
While living outside, Brendan used his skills and talents to help others find work, apply for housing, and navigate challenges. Brendan spent 6 years unhoused, volunteering at charities and helping other unhoused people. But he needed help too. He met Abode during the pandemic and started their programs.
So I was in a hotel and they said, do you want to talk to this woman from Abode? I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. You know, and then I met Shalette. And I was just like, oh my God, you care. And they just like said, okay, we got you. What do you need? What are your needs? How can we help you? And they did. They helped me. I mean, I did the work. Don't get me wrong. Getting into emergency housing isn't easy. You have to jump through a lot of hoops. But I did it. And I'm housed. And I can breathe again. And everybody should be able to have this feeling.
Brendan also participates in RCAP, a guaranteed income program for stability. Critics say unhoused people waste money. In reality, cash provides options and dignity.
That thing about if you give people money, they'll spend on alcohol or spend on stupid things, it's not true. When I started getting money from, from the program, I bought toiletries, okay? I bought nice, shower soap. I bought dish soap. I bought pots and pans. So I just bought, life stuff. I just bought stuff that helped me kind of put my life back together and do things. It's like we can't just tell people to live with no cash and depend on the charities, because the charities will do a lot for you. But there's nothing like the agency you have when you actually have money in your pocket and you can make decisions for yourself.
Homelessness can happen to anyone, and every unhoused person has a history and deserves help. Brendan is looking ahead. True to form, he's paying it forward, helping others access the resources that steadied him.
I'm transitioning back to the working world. Like I said, we do the peer counseling thing. I'm the same person as I was when I was working in Silicon Valley. I'm not a different person. You know, I was the same person when I was making $120,000 a year. I was the same person when I was on the street eating meals at charities. You know, we've got to stop othering the homeless. We've got to stop pretending that they're different from us, because they're not. They're us. They are.